Australian Partner Visa 2025, hidden fees and total costs. Most Partner Visa applicants spend double what they initially budget for their Australian visa journey. The Department of Home Affairs lists $9,365 as the application fee, yet this number covers less than 60% of the actual costs in 2025. Without proper planning for the full range of expenses, many applicants drain their savings or delay their plans by months. That's why in this video, we'll expose every hidden cost you need to know about. Fees that most people discover far too late. You'll see a detailed map of every expense that builds your total investment. Speaking of which, that base application fee comes with its own set of surprises that no one tells you about. The true cost breakdown. The visa application pathway might seem straightforward at first glance, but there's a reason why so many applicants get blindsided by the real costs. That $9,365 base fee, it comes with its first surprise before you even submit the application. A 1.4% credit card surcharge adding an extra $131 you won't see mentioned anywhere in the official guides. So if you're planning to pay by card, the actual amount payable is $9,496.11. But here's where the hidden charges really begin. Before you can even submit that application, you'll need to complete several required steps. You'll need police certificates, which range from $42 for Australian checks to upwards of $200 for international ones. Then there's the biometrics collection fee of $60 per person, plus document translations that can cost between $80 to $150 per page. Then, once you're ready to do the mandatory medical examination, it's another $400. That's crazy expensive. A recent client of ours found out about these hidden costs the hard way. Despite having completed a medical examination for their student visa just months earlier, they needed a fresh check specifically for the partner visa, an unexpected $400 expense they hadn't budgeted for. And if you think these costs are challenging for a single applicant, wait until you see what happens when family members are included in the application. The multiplication effect. Just when you think you've got a handle on the basic costs, family applications throw a whole other curveball at your budget. One of our recent cases illustrates this perfectly. A family applying for their partner visa faced a shocking revelation when they learned their two teenage children would push their total cost beyond $16,395. Their 19-year-old incurred a $4,685 adult dependent fee, while their 16-year-old had another $2,345. And that doesn't even include the card surcharge. Add in separate medical checks, police certificates, translations for each family member, and their total budget doubled than what they initially had budgeted for. Your location creates another layer of hidden expenses. Offshore applicants often face significant challenges that drive up costs. They frequently need to travel, sometimes by plane, to approved medical facilities, sometimes requiring multiple trips just for document certification. Their local documents often require additional verification steps, and they typically pay higher translation fees for country-specific paperwork. So we had one of our offshore clients, they had to make 3 separate trips to their capital city for various requirements, each trip adding hundreds to their total cost. But it's not just about how much you'll pay, it's about when these costs hit you. The timeline trap. Most applicants focus on saving for the base application fee, but it's the timing of other expenses that often causes the most stress. The pre-lodgement phase starts with document gathering, certification, costing between $200 to $400. If you need translations, expect to pay between $240 to $600. Police checks vary significantly, ranging from $42 to $200. And medical examinations add another $400 to your total. During the application phase itself, you'll pay the base fee plus a surcharge for a total of $9,496.11, along with the biometrics fee of $60. That's if you reside in the country that's part of the biometrics program and you apply offshore. The expenses don't stop there. The post-lodgement phase often bring additional document requests, translations costing $80 to $150 per page. You might face document renewal fees if anything expires during processing. Health insurance requirements that can run between $1,200 to $2,000 annually. So we had a client applying from Asia. They recently shared their experience with us and said, quote, "I thought I was prepared with the base fee, but 3 months in, I was still paying for new document requirements. 6 months later, I needed to renew my medical check because it expired during processing," end quote. But there's a way to avoid getting caught in this expensive trap. The cost-saving strategy. Strategic timing plays a crucial role in managing these costs. Submit your application before the 1st of July to avoid fee increases. Schedule your medical checks 2 to 3 months after you've lodged. Coordinate your document expiry dates carefully. Bundle your translations instead of paying rush fees for individual documents. A recent success story perfectly shows these strategies in action. Marina, originally from Sri Lanka, already residing in Australia on a student visa, and Aaron, the Australian sponsor, met online in 2019. They started building their relationship while Marina completed her studies here in Australia. When they decided to apply for a partner visa, they faced the same cost challenges as any other couple. However, their careful planning made all the difference. Marina's student visa status allowed them to maintain her existing health insurance instead of paying for a new coverage, an immediate saving of over $1,500. They gathered all their supporting documents systematically over several months, avoiding rush fees for translations and certifications. So by bundling Marina's Sri Lankan document translations together, they saved hundreds compared to individual rush processing fees. Their organized approach paid off beyond just cost savings. When Home Affairs requested additional information about Marina's health examination and background check, which is done by completing the Home Affairs Form 80, they responded promptly, avoiding any need for document renewals or repeated costs. This efficiency, combined with their comprehensive evidence, including lease agreements, joint bank statements, carefully documented relationship history, led to Marina receiving her partner visa while mitigating those pesky extra costs. Your location can also provide opportunities for savings. Take time to research approved providers in your area. Compare translation services globally. If you're applying onshore, make full use of any existing visa benefits. For those applying offshore, plan your document gathering trips efficiently to minimize travel costs. A smart documentation strategy can save you a ton of money. Get multiple certified copies whenever you're having documents certified, and request all your police certificates at the same time. Prepare your translations in batches rather than one at a time. Maintain valid health insurance coverage throughout the process to avoid gaps in coverage that could cost you more later. Closing summary. The real cost of an Australian partner visa typically ranges from $10,000 to $15,000, sometimes more for family applications. This includes your base fee, document preparation, medical checks, and translations. Strategic planning can help you on the lower end of this range, but only if you know what's coming. Remember, proper preparation prevents costly surprises. Our office helps couples navigate these costs every day, and we're here to provide specific advice for your situation. Just be aware, if you engage our services, our professional fees are another cost in addition to everything we've just covered today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more visa insights. Drop a comment with your questions. We're here to help you guide you through this process. See you in the next video. Take care, everyone.